Which Disney mom are you? So in the past, Disney's dads have outshone their female counterparts, and while some of them weren't that great, like King Agnar from Frozen, obviously, others like Va Zhao, Mulan's father, have been shining examples of what all dads should be. But they've had their turn, and it's time for the moms to take over. Which Disney mom do you think you would be? Would you be like Simba's mom, Sarabi? She stood strong long after her husband was murdered and her son went missing. She stood up to Scar and for the lions around her in an ultimate show of strength and pride. Are you more like the Duchess in The Aristocrats? Aristocats? Fucking hell, man. She made the best out of the worst circumstances and never really allowed her children to see her sweat. What about Queen Eleanor, Merida's mom from Brave? She was very hard. Dickhead. She was very hard on her children because she knew they were capable of and only wanted the best for them. Or are you Eudora from Princess and the Frog? She may just be the most caring, sincere, and loving mother Disney has ever seen. She always told her daughter how proud she was of her, and all she wanted was happiness for Tiana, despite her losing her husband at an early age. Disney mom you thought you were may have been all wrong. What if your mothering skills are less human and more lioness? There's only one way to find out. Take the quiz to see which Disney mom you are. Alright, sure. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how protective are you? Why isn't it just a numbers from 1 to 10?
Yep.
Interesting. I'd say about an 8. I'd say I'm pretty protective. But tends to be like only if they want it, I guess. Like, I'm not like overbearing. So that's why I'm not 10. I feel like if you were a 10, you'd kind of, it's a sense of like overbearing on it. Like not everybody wants...
I'm very protective, but towards that, yeah.
I'm gonna say 8. Which Disney dad would you, from 1 to 10, 4 options, yeah. Which Disney dad would you date? Mr. Incredible, Mufasa, Zeus, Barzal, King Fergus, James, King Triton, or John Clayton? Is John Clayton a dad?
I think he was the dad, but I haven't seen Todd for a long time.
Which one would I date out of these? Zeus always seemed like a good laugh.
A good laugh?
Like when you see him as a when Hercules is a kid.
Yeah.
Like I think it's the kind of guy I could get no. But isn't King Fergus, now this is like metagaming, isn't King Fergus Billy Connolly?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick that instead then.
It's also a pretty good answer for you, I think, as well.
Oh,
so
fair.
I think you're alright.
How strict are you? Ooh. Extremely strict. Only strict when I need to be. Strict sometimes. Not strict at all. My dad, strict when I need to be, or strict sometimes.
When you need to be. I don't think I'm strict when it's not needed.
You know what it is? I'm strict when I want to be. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say when I need to be then. No, because there's sometimes like other people I'm being more strict, and I'm like, no, I don't think the situation calls for it. So I'm gonna say sometimes. Because maybe sometimes I do need to be, but it's not really the way I want to go with a situation, I guess. Which Disney sidekick would be your friend? Well, no, would be friends with your child? Waldo, Timon and Pumbaa, Gus and Jacques, I guess. Miko and Flit. Oh, okay. Angus, Ray, Pegasus, Lumiere, and Cogsworth. I don't really know. I guess it's who would I be okay hanging around with my child based on the way they are. Never seen the Aristocats. I don't know Uncle Waldo. I haven't seen Princess and the Frog either, so I don't know Red. Don't know Angus.
So much.
Princess and the Frog is your favourite one, isn't it?
Yeah. Princess and the Frog or Great Mouse Detective. My favourite Disney Disney princess is probably Princess and the Frog. I think. And Ray's amazing. Ray the Cajun Firefly.
Nice. I'm amazing, aren't I? Wait, is that a quote? Or is he just trying to tell himself?
No, because it's Ray's.
Unfortunately, ooh, children was not an option.
I know. I mean, I could try and give you a quick rundown of the ones that I know. But
who would you pick them for me and why?
for you. Okay then, how are you reading it though? Because I read a different lead to you.
I read it as who I'm okay my children hanging out with as an influence on my child. Obviously, kids can make their own friends, but like in terms of it's actually asking me to pick, then I'm calling it a preference of who I'd actually have my kid be with.
Pegasus or Gus and Jack, I would think.
Oh, definitely Gus and Jack. Fuck that. So I'm good with Pegasus. I was thinking Pegasus anyway.
Okay.
Where do your children play? In their playroom, in the backyard, at the friend's house, in the park?
Friend's house probably made us giggle. I was like, yeah, somewhere else, away from me.
Never thought of it, you know.
Would you want the kids to have a playroom? Or would you be just like, yeah, put your shit everywhere, anywhere, I don't care?
No, I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? Because... But, like, for me, playroom could be the bedroom.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm gonna go playroom, I think. Just because that's how I did. Which Disney park would you take your family to? I don't fucking know. Theoretically, I'd have Jane with me, so the Animal Kingdom. That's an easy one. I don't have a preference. I'd let Jane pick. Jane pick the Animal Kingdom. Done. Or would you?
I picked Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. How would your children describe you? This is getting deeper than I wanted it to be. What the fuck? How do I want my children to think of me?
How would you want your kids to think of you?
I think supportive's a good one. Yeah. Is that how Sam thinks of me?
No, at least somebody does.
Oh yeah, I'll go support. Tough, probably. I don't feel like I come across as tough though.
You would not be the tough parent.
No, I wouldn't.
If something, God forbid, happened to me,
I think what it would be is they'd know they'd fucked up if I was the tough one.
Like massively, yeah. If
like, if someone's got horribly wrong, it's like, right, well, what the fuck have you done there? Whereas Jane would be like, can you get off that fucking couch, please, you fucking idiot? And I'd be like, he's having fun though. Oh, he's broke someone else's neck. Well, okay. Got my name saddened. Oh, brilliant.
Well, loads of people not liking this. I like my answer, but I don't agree with it.
You would be upset if your kids fought with each other, were rude to others, disobeyed you. Oh, how would you... Oh, you know what? I didn't even get it until Jens just said it again there. Well done, Rios. Hurt themselves? What? Well, again, if they're hurting themselves on purpose, that would be kind of upsetting.
I actually thought that. But then I just thought it was like, oh, would you be really upset if your kid broke an arm?
Theoretically, no, because accidents happen.
Yeah, no, as an upset and worried is how I read it, and I was like, well, no, it'll be fine.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Like, oh my god, my poor baby's hurt themselves. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Fought with each other. Fought with each other, not
I
fussed
genu-
about.
just me. Obviously, you're completely different. I chose Root or others because I live by the philosophy is what my mum taught me. She was like, you can do whatever you want in the house as long as you're not cheeky and horrible to others.
Yeah, I think I'd be like that as well. Disobeyed you, would be a close second. Because again, it's that lack of control kind of thing that I think would end up happening if I had kids.
Yeah.
But if they were just a twat to other people, then yeah, I would say that's a reflection on me.
Mm-hmm.
Which Disney mom would you be friends with? Duchess, Queen Eleanor, Eudora, Doraba, Queen Athena, Alan Parr, Queen Iduna, and Perdita. I have no fucking clue for any of these.
Helen Parr is stunning.
I don't like that thick Texan accent though. I'd get a mouth fucking wick after some amount of time.
See, I thought it was going to do that, but it didn't for me, actually, surprisingly.
Hmm.
Or
Or
didn't
maybe
even
I
think.
was? I don't know.
Didn't even think.
What?
What Audie just said, why didn't I pick Perdita because she's a dog?
Oh, I know what I'm picking.
She's a Dalmatian.
That's fair. Yeah, have a pupper. What is the most important thing that you would like to teach your children? To do their best, family come first, pursue their goals to be themselves. Ooh.
Mother knows best. Listen to your brother.
So it's an interesting one because obviously, to myself, it would be like, don't get caught. For me, obviously, like to be themselves is one like I try to go by. I try to be myself as best I can, even if it's at different limits.
Yeah.
I do try to. But I think the other thing I would like to do is to push my kids in a direction where I didn't, which would be to pursue the goals.
You've always said that sometimes you feel like you weren't pushed enough and you let your laziness ruin it a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. What do you think is one of the best qualities that a mother should have? Massive knowledge.
Yeah, Ipsy, she's horrible, like a horrific character, like how disturbed and abusive, but such a good villain for that reason. Like really, like hard hitting villain.
Oh really?
Very good from Tangled.
Be so supportive of a child, to always know what's best for their child, to defend their child no matter what, to let their child find themselves. I think supportive because I think that I was thinking child find themselves is a good one, but I think being supportive in them find themselves, I like, and then supportive can go into different things of like interests and stuff. I'd say supportive. How do you think that success is obtained? By being smart, by marrying the right person, by doing the right thing, by working hard? I think being smart.
I think you said at the start of it the same way as I did. Oh, tell us if I'm wrong. I was going to do working hard, and I was like, no. Some people are successful purely because they've been smart and worked out, not necessarily intelligent, but they've worked out how to do.
I am smart but
cleverly.
lazy, I would say. Like I do not work hard. I call myself a professional lazy person. I will get away with as much as I can while still looking like I'm doing my job to like a high degree. And it's done well for me. Both in the way people think of me and in like actually like getting a job and stuff. So yeah, definitely being smart. Do you spoil your children? Would I spoil my child? I think special occasions, I think, would be the right answer for me here. I feel I'd try not to without a reason. I think I'd have to have a reason to do it. But on special occasions, yeah, definitely. Like, yeah. Which activity do you enjoy doing with your children? Put them in the oven, so cooking, I guess. No, it would be playing. So for me, it would be like if I was raising a child, it would be playing video games with them, getting them into all that stuff. So, decent one for me. Cooking would be second because kids should learn to cook young.
I think it's
not obviously like white little
make me that lobster.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but no, like I think you should get kids in the kitchen like young to get them to learn.
And I think it's a really, really cool learning thing for them as well. Like whether it's like measuring ingredients and stuff like that. I think it's such a cool thing.
What a toddler tosser. Me and Jen have a friend in Worcester who has one of those. Yeah, it's really good.
Works really
and
well.
They absolutely love it as well because they love being able to see everything. Yeah, definitely.
I think she's the best, isn't she? Like whenever we're in the kitchen, she'll ask to go up into it.
Yeah, she likes to be at the same level as everybody else. How many children do you want? Jen, our answer's not on here.
I know.
And if it was puppies, it's more than 5, so we can't pick that.
No, honestly, I thought like if I was going to have kids, what number would I choose? So I can tell you mine realistically afterwards.
Mine would be 2. I think 3. 3, you have the middle child, which yes, obviously you would always do what to try and do, but I feel like it's just a weird social thing that happens in children that just happens. Just when you've got the lonely child thing, which can lead to different things, I just feel like 2 works. I like more than 5. Like 101 maybe. A middle child not great. Yeah, I feel like it comes with like some...
Also, why does it go 1, 2, 3 more than 5? What happens if you want 4? Just notice that. Who wants more than 5?
It's fair. I'm gonna go.
But it's the fact that it's not even like more than 4.
I will say, yeah, exactly. Me. I was just thinking Ipsy's non-children, please.
Yeah.
Again, I don't have anybody against people have it. I just feel like I wouldn't be able to tackle it, and you see a lot of correlations between like just a single child, like an only child, and 3 children, like of the middle child syndrome thing. I feel like it's not something I'd be able to work with because, yeah. The real answer is I don't want any children, but never say never, I guess. What do you do when your child is upset? Put them in a bin. Talk to them about it, give them some advice, give them some space, cook their favourite meal. Mine would be talking them about it. What?
Whose poo kids would be? That's the thing. I think I'm quite good with kids, but not in the sense of I need to be responsible for their lives as a permanent basis. I'm really good at babysitting.
Yeah.
That's what I like saying.
So going off the way I am, I think talk to them about it if they're willing to is the best thing for us. It's something I have quite well with my mum and dad is I can talk to them about stuff. I've always been that way. Obviously, people who are here that are members of the Discord know that, or if you've seen Papa Scoops when we've done these quizzes with Papa Scoops, you see that like I'm very open with them because it just can be.
Mm-hmm.
People just know. They don't consider that. Yeah, that's. I've always said I am too selfish to have a child. That's why 100%. I consider myself having one. I enjoy my own time way too much, and the fact that that would have to be given to this human being would be unfair on them because I could see myself being way too selfish.
Or it would be the opposite side and you'd be really resentful towards them, which I can tell some people have been as well, and it's like, no, it's not worth it. Same, Sam.
What is one of the ways But your children can tell you've gotten into trouble with you. Oh. Voice changes are sent to the room. Face changes start to yell. I think for me it's face changes, isn't it? Unless voice changes because I just don't talk.
I can tell when you're angry because you go more monotonous rather than your face.
Oh, right, yeah. So obviously my brain's just not using that part where I change the tone anymore. That's fair.
I chose I start to yell because when I'm angry, that like actually angry, it's the first thing. Like I explode a little bit.
Mine's voice changes. What is the one thing that you'd pack in your kids' pack lunch? Magic cards. Fancy meals, handwritten notes, something healthy, something homemade. Ooh.
Why isn't the option just shit around the house that you can throw in? So that would be the answer.
Well, yeah, of course, Ipsies. That's a totally different sort of
exactly
discussion. But yeah, no, I absolutely agree. Like it's.
I can have a whole other debate of people who are against abortion rights and shit, but that's true.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sarah. Can you class the sandwich as homemade? My brain's thinking yes, and that's why I was thinking to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with homemade. I would do. I always had sandwiches when I took them into school. How would you react to your child bringing a significant other to meet you? A child?
Because they could be adult and still be your child.
That's fair, I guess. It's just weird. I would learn about them. I would ask a lot of questions. I would be polite, but let them know not to mess around. I would let them know what I expect from both of them. I would learn about them. I would do what I do with every single person I meet. And without me even realising, I would have them broken down in my brain of what they do. And then put them in the oven, because they're probably shitheads.
God, that would be awful. I know for a fact that you would do that as well. Not to put them in the oven bit.
I would, though. Shout out, what the fuck is this? I was it Midas I was saying? I think it was Midas. I might be crediting the wrong person. It might even been Sam. But when we have our housewarming party, Jane, every time someone comes into the house, we have to shout who the fuck's this at them. Because that's what happens in the Discord.
I mean, I agree. But I know how loud you can go, and what if we have neighbours?
Please don't shag in the kitchen.
I'm pretty sure that's probably what your dad would have said to Tez, wasn't it?
Ah, no. Good grief, no. You do not approve of your child's best friend. What do? Discuss the issues I had with this choice with my child. Forbid my child from talking to them. That doesn't work. I'd only allow them to play together while supervised, possibly. Trust them to make the right decision.
Our secret fifth option, put them in the oven, yes.
The forbidden one doesn't work, because then you've just got a forbidden fruit problem where...
Don't touch the red button, that's the one thing you want to do.
Don't touch the red button then, yeah. Trust them to make the right decision. I feel like you don't, though. Sometimes kids just don't. Children, like, I don't think... Sometimes when you're in the situation, you'll be able to tell you it's the right thing, even though it's clearly not. Maybe discuss it. Because again, I feel like forcing them to be supervised is like another element of like repressing them, which would then cause problems further down the line. I'm gonna go with discussing it. Where would your family go on vacation? Well, Japan's not right. Paris, Dublin, South Africa, New Orleans, Milan, Los Angeles, Orlando, or a Caribbean cruise? I don't know if this one. I mean, technically, of these, as of right now, I would pick cruise.
Oh no.
What?
Where's he's gonna do that?
Imagine everyone who comes in Scott's house or knocks on the door, he shouts, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah?
Scott, this is your niece coming in? Oh.
Yep. It's fine, she'll be old enough by then.
Fucking hope she won't be.
When they get deliveries. Thank you for the food, thank you, bye. A tip! The fuck off! I think a cruise for me. Out of
I
these...
chose cruise. I think cruises would be quite good for kids. I mean, ridiculously expensive, like.
Yeah, you chuck them
But it just
overboard.
goes... Well, there's just loads of different things you can do.
Yeah, it's kind
But
of
they're all in one place. It's not like they can get lost in a different country. And well, except when you ship, shush.
Which TV mum are you most similar to? Cersei Lannister.
I know.
I guess in the sense of like how protective she was over her children, but Lorelai Gilmore from Gilmore. Claire Dunphy? Who?
Modern Family, I think.
But why didn't they say what they're from?
Yeah, no idea.
Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy.
To be fair, Audie, she didn't shag her kids, so...
Yeah, I feel like as a mother, it's like, how are you towards your kids? So yeah, Cersei did some questionable things, but for our kids,
I think,
she would do anything,
I love the
including
character.
kill people.
I love...
Yeah, but they all
Character
died.
Cersei.
Didn't do that good of a job. Well, unfortunately, she did have some powerful enemies, so that's fine. Yeah. I think I'm going to do the same as Race. I haven't like my mum and my sister watch Gilmore Girls, but I haven't
You
seen
would-
it.
No, that's one I wouldn't choose.
No,
I don't know, I've never seen Gilmore Girls from what I've heard about it. I
I'm
really
gonna go for
couldn't.
Cersei. That quiz was hard. Yeah, obviously, like being that's a lot of questions that you, especially someone like Puff Daddy, are never gonna have the answers to. I'm never gonna know the answer to. Which television show would you watch? Out of these, Modern Family. Maybe MasterChef, but not the other two. But if these two were on, I'd watch Modern Family over MasterChef.
Really?
I've never really been that fussed about MasterChef.
No, I can say I couldn't really. I struggled to choose between the two of them.
Oh.
But I would have thought you would have chose MasterChef. I'm not sure
I
why.
prefer comedy over reality TV though, so I still say
Yeah,
reality TV,
true.
but you know what I mean. Which of these chores is your least favourite? Doing laundry, sweeping, ironing, washing dishes. Washing dishes. Used to be a thing I was forced to
Same.
do as a kid, so I wouldn't pick it now. I wouldn't. I hate doing it now.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. You have a decent reason. Mine's just because I had to do it when I was a kid. It's bedtime. How do you get your kids to fall asleep? Someone will be like, "Kiss my
Chalk Sam
forehead,"
isn't an
like, give them
option.
some advice. Read a bedtime story. Just fucking get to sleep, you shithead. Give them some advice. Just get to sleep, you shithead. That would be my advice. When you finally have some peace and quiet, what do you do? None of these. Sleep, I guess.
Sleep? Yeah, that's the only reason I chose sleep.
Or a fucking whiskey. Triangle hold. Alright, okay. Which of these things would your mum... Would my mum say?
Yeah.
Oh, je suis... Je très... Alright. No, I'm not French. You can't do that. You can't just run away from who you are. Won't you wish on that star, sweetheart?
Yeah. I really
Guess
struggled with this
can't
one.
do that.
It's probably the only one that we've actually heard our parents or our mums
Yeah.
say. Yeah. Our mum.
probably
Yes, we
done
share mum. We don't.
Which word best describes you? Classy, strong, adventurous, dedicated. Out of these, dedicated? Dedicated or strong, I would say, for this one.
Hmm. Maybe strong?
Hmm. Yeah, I guess strong could be used in different ways. What colour would you want to paint your kid's room? Jane Black's not on the list.
Mm-hmm. I noticed.
Certainly classy. Thank you, Reyes, even though I'm definitely not. Audio, the light's already red. Alexa, make light green. Fucking disgusting. I think my kid's room, I'd probably go... I'd be red, brown, or purple.
Really?
No, red, blue, or purple.
He hates the colour green though.
I hate green, it's such a horrible colour. That's what a plan I never got round to. That's fair, that happens.
I don't mind green. You have to take it up with him. He has a weird hatred of it.
Who says fish god's green? Fish god is not green. Fish god was green when you were imitating fish god. Which proves that he's not green. Fish god is all of the colours. It's fine.
He welcomes all colours.
Would be blue if
Mom.
anything.
It was blue because it's very, I don't know, there's just something nice and chill about it.
Yeah.
Blue or yellow? Yellow because I just quite like a nice warm yellow.
I hate yellow.
I know. You're weird though.
What would your children say is your best trait? I'd like to think my mind, but if they ask me geography questions every other day, they're not going to think that.
Oh, you've got geography homework. Ask your mum.
I guess personality.
I chose personality.
Did the fish god show up?
Yeah.
It did.
Oh, the redeeming fish dog. Fish dog. Yeah, the redeeming fish god didn't. I don't think anybody's redeemed, have they? Did somebody praise like?
Oh dear. I think it's when I pulled that network cable out, I think.
All aboard the fish god hype.
No, I think it's broke. Let me see if I can.
Are you winning?
Just see if I can fix it. Fun.
Might be a thing if not fix off on fit to fix off stream though.
I know, but like a lot of people have just submitted it, so.
Yeah.
Let's go personality. Queen Eleanor. You are most similar to Queen Eleanor from the movie Brave. You're wise, strong, and very strict. I didn't say I was strict. Sometimes you and your children don't always see eye to eye, but that is because you are so similar, and even though you may not agree on some of their decisions, you'll be there for them when they need you the most. Nah, I disagree with that one.
I got the same and I disagree.
Yeah, like I said I wasn't strict, and it said I'm very strict, so...
Yeah. I can see why, like with some of the other stuff, but... Ooh, Sam got Safari, Sarabi even.
I'll try this one more time. Doesn't work this time, it's just because... streams... When the stream died, a sec. Sucks. Yeah, that's deed. Alright then, so Sam got Saraba. Also, Sarabi from The Lion King. You're smart, tough, and extremely protective. You have instilled great values into your children and encourage them to be the best person they can be. Though you appear to be calm, your inner lioness can come out when people try to mess with you or your kids. We've just got Eudora from The Prince and Princess and the Frog. You are kind, hardworking, and graceful. You're probably one of the most supportive parents out there and always encourage your children to pursue their dreams. You are also very nurturing and your kids feel comfortable talking to you about anything. Sometimes you need to remember to take a break. Got Duchess from Outcats. Because you're charming, sweet, you have great appreciation for the finer things in life. Also very fun and diplomatic, and your children love you for that. Like many other mums, you want what's best for your kids. You'll go above and beyond for them. Yeah, that's one of the few times where we've all hit like something different. Not sweet enough for some funny things in life. Suppose the rest is kind of right. Nice. One pizza for tea. Yeah, that's fair. So definitely some interesting ones there. Does anybody agree with this? Like, I kind of think... Well, I'd like to think Eudora was, like, kind of what mine would be. But... So does Ipsies actually agree with theirs? Or would you have actually gone for something different? Duchess. Yeah, Duchess. So... Very fun, diplomatic. Yeah, you agree with yours. No, that makes sense. I didn't. Yeah, I definitely do. I was wanting to check because I wasn't sure if everyone got one they maybe didn't agree with. But yeah, no, that makes. I would agree with yours. I don't know what I think, man. Which one was yours again?
Sam got Sarabi, I think. That's one I can't really remember.
I get the feeling that would be right for you though. Like if you loved something that much, you would do everything you could to protect it. And obviously, you could get freaking brutal if you needed to do something about it. Like you wouldn't take any shit.